I was always very curious where all this stuff ends. And, where did all these products and all these materials that kind of got to the end of their life go? And I'm more even obsessed of materials that are being left alone and just to the environment, just where the sun, the night, the rain, that has been left alone, and nature kind of has taken its own interpretation of something. And that to me is the most fascinating thing. What happens to those items? And then, what I try to do is rescue them from after nature kind of did its own process, and then us find the function for it, and just, keep rebirth to something.
I was thinking, do we just want to take this and build a wall?
No, it's too heavy.
Oh, right.
It's too heavy, but we can, we can do them as a little
end table.
End tables just with a little glass on top.
Yeah.
So we start with something that we really like for one reason or another. So then we'll take that piece and take it to the metal shop. We'll work with Conan. He's our master of lighting and metal work, and we'll talk to him about what we think will be very cool, and he'll make it happen somehow.
Those paper doors? Estos acá?
Oh, okay.
Pues primero que nada, empiezan trayendo la pieza vieja y me dicen, tenemos una idea de más o menos queremos algo parecido así. Ya me toca pensar a mí, a veces les hago 3 diferentes cosas de una sola cosa.
That's it. On this one, on the one in the front. And maybe the one here.
Cisco and I will start a project at Conan's shop working on a one-of-a-kind piece, and we don't always go together. And so he'll stop by and make a change and, flutter off, and then I'll stop by and say, I don't like that, and make another suggestion. And then Conan will kind of read between the lines and come up with his idea of what we want.
I'm saying 10 inches wide.
I think you might need, I think you might need 11.
Okay, 11 by 8.
We find them everywhere. I mean, sometimes, in the streets, flea markets, junkyards, everywhere.
What I enjoy about picking up a piece of discarded material is it's a fun challenge. And sometimes it's an easy challenge. It's like it hits you right away what you want to do with it. And sometimes it stays in the warehouse for 2 years before you found what you wanted to do with it and what it was meant for.
Yeah, so this is exactly what we need. I mean, this will do the job.
Yeah.
The big retailers, the big factories are trying to push us and to buy all this cookie cutter stuff. And in the other end, there's us as individuals. They want to be, that we have our own taste and we have our own sensibility. And I think one-of-a-kinds have taken that space where we can identify ourselves with it. And we see it as something that you're not gonna find somewhere else. And you see the rebirth of something.
They're very specific, and it's like selecting art because it speaks to you or it doesn't.
For some people, some of these items reminds them of their past, of their parents, of their grandparents, of a industry, or reminds us of, of our journey in life.
Porque Cisco para mí es un artista en lo que es mueblería. Yo siempre he dicho que él nació con el don de hacer muebles. Él es una persona así con su creatividad, que él ya tiene experiencia. Maurishka, que también viene su papá, ha aprendido mucho. Y vengan y me tomen en cuenta, para mí cuenta mucho. Me entusiasma más saber que ellos cuentan, a mí me dejan hacer las cosas a mí, contando con mi experiencia, con que me cuentan conmigo como que ya saben que la voy a hacer bien. Lo tratamos de que cuando la gente, que a la simplemente manera de verlo, se enamore de la pieza. Es lo que tratamos, y de eso se ocupa la experiencia de Cisco y Mauri, más lo poquito que hacemos nosotros. Porque todo combinado se produce una pieza exacta.